Yo, welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm back. I hope you missed me. We got Wienermobile, Meat Fleets, WNBA. What a time. And we just learned we don't know any countries around the world. We got to study our geography. See you soon.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.
Yeah, talk about sensitive. I'm numb. You know what I mean? I'm numb. I hear too much. I see too much, bro.
Would you put cream on?
No, I wouldn't do anything.
Cover yourself in numbing cream? What if it has the opposite effect?
A little icy hot situation? Cooling, then hot?
Numbing spice.
Numbing spice?
What, like nutmeg?
No, like
harissa?
Food.
Oh, Chinese
Who's
food.
that?
I just call it food. What are you calling it?
Don't appropriate my shit.
Why is it gotta be Chinese food, bro?
I'm really hungry. I'd like to try some Maj food today. Wild, Terry. That is wild, dude.
Have you guys ever had that? Have you guys ever experienced it with like
same.
coworkers, like older people, when you don't have a rapport with them like that, and then something slightly like culturally coded comes in play?
Yes.
I've had it where it's like, hey, like, do you know any good Chinese restaurants? And I'm like, it's my first time in Vegas. We were just saying this. Like, I've never been here before.
I'm gonna start calling
like,
hummus and I'm gonna start calling hummus and cucumbers Chinese food.
Dude, please. Oh my God. That is me. If I'm your like,
you guys ever make one pan
China,
salmon? That's my favorite Chinese food.
Yeah, have you guys ever made like a beurre blanc? That's Chinese.
Yeah.
Green
Homemade
grapes,
hummus.
famously from China.
You guys ever mix Gatorade with mezcal? It's my favorite Chinese cocktail.
Yes. That's my version of soju. Yes.
That's a traditional Chinese drink. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's fucked up.
That's real.
Diabolical.
Well,
hummus is such a me food though. I didn't realize it because I've been eating and making hummus for so long. I didn't realize that other people don't also do that. I'm like,
it sounded like a baby there.
Hummus?
Hummus is such a me food. Me food now, please.
Me food now.
Me food now, please.
Yo, that's the real me. You catch me at home, you know what I mean?
Hummus is such a me food.
It's a bad time.
Yeah, work on that, bro.
Have you guys been hearing people speak in baby voice out in the world? Oh my God. I heard it at the grocery store the other day. It was
what?
It's also
it was like comfortable. Because I was like, okay, that's what I sound like.
Well, also, it's like people do it in like speech impediment, which is like kind of offensive.
Oh, like they have a lisp to it.
Yeah, I kind of think that I don't think I should do that anymore. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
it's kind of rude, man.
It's a little
that's kind of far.
They're pushing it. I feel like it is a little like
I don't
dog
think so. Yeah, that's
yeah. You know, like when people speak for dogs and they have spelling for their dogs, like how the dog would spell it.
WALK.
Yeah.
Oh, when people talk
I'm like,
doggo, that's millennial.
I'm like, y'all made that up.
Yeah,
and you all agreed that that's how dogs speak. Yeah. I'm like, that's crazy. It's like pig Latin all over again. It's really crazy.
That's true, but if pig Latin were how pigs speak, because that's not even what pig.
I mean, yeah.
I'm speaking dog English or pig Latin, dude.
You imagine the Pope has a mascot. It's a pig, and he speaks pig Latin. Oh, I would love that. Pope Leo, make it happen. Oscar Mayer sponsored the Pope. Let's go.
The pig's just like Gloria and Chelsea's Deo.
The new Pope Mobile is a Wienermobile.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Terry, I was just thinking about how when you were doing that TEDx talk, and the guy that was on the panel with you had he was like the original Wienermobile guy.
Oh yeah.
From like the 70s or 80s, whenever they made it.
the
Yeah,
driver or the creator?
Not the driver, but he was like he was like a sales marketing guy.
Oh.
But like when they invented the Wienermobile, and I was like, I need to see it.
Yeah,
I've seen it like maybe 4 times in my life, and it's been a long time.
Dude, that's actually sick. Like, imagine you're in like an interview, and it's like, what is your greatest accomplishment? It's like, well, I turned a hot dog into a car. You're like, that's amazing.
That's sick.
Yeah, I created a generational memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like making the Batmobile, but way better for feeding people.
Slash, is Oscar Mayer doing that well? Because like iconic IP only goes so far, right? I feel like when I
I
buy
think
hot dogs,
so.
they're not Oscar Mayer hot dogs though.
What else? They make bologna. They make hot dogs.
Yeah, they make like.
bacon.
Do they make
Let's see.
Lunchables.
Lunchables?
Oh, they're owned by Kraft.
Everybody is.
Oh, of course, owned by Kraft.
So
Yeah, it's like
Kraft
they're
Times,
fine.
baby.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, so so they are a brand within a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like every
they're
other
subsidiary.
brand.
Well, I need the EV version of the Wienermobile.
Their headquarters is here, though.
So you think it's parked nearby? That's probably why we've seen it on the internet, like in Chicago, because it's got to be stored in where, bro.
Yeah, it's harvested.
Welcome back to Wiener Watch.
It's housed here. It's here.
We have all the greatest news
Okay,
on
so
all the
if I-
wieners.
If I Google where's the Wienermobile, I better not get something weird from ChatGPT.
It's like
Okay.
in you.
They're like, it's on the way. And
They have a link.
No,
that's
no,
like,
I have a wife. She can't see this.
Track our meat fleet.
Yo,
Oh, gross.
Barry.
That's what it says.
What did I tell you
Oh.
about reading? It's bad.
Everybody cover your holes. The Wienermobile's coming.
You said the meat fleet?
That's what it says. It also
Everybody
says,
everybody plug your holes. They're coming.
Are you ready for that? Wait, are you ready for this? Where's that wiener?
Yeah, where's that wiener? You tell me.
Looking for a
Interesting.
Wienermobile near you?
We've all gotten that text before, and it's a
Yeah.
nice text to get.
It's like when you try to illegally stream a game and like all the pop-ups come in. It's like, where's that wiener?
Where's that
It's one
wiener?
of those. It's one of those.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Okay, there's 6.
It will
Sick.
be at the Oscar Mayer Walkathon on May 29th.
Where's
Soon.
that?
Very soon.
2250 North Clifton.
Oh my god.
Is that up by like?
It's in
Oh my
Buckstown.
god, it looks
That's-
better. Yo.
That's by you, dude.
Oh.
By me?
They have an
No, by
elementary
Maj.
school.
Yeah.
Where is it?
They have a wiener elementary school.
Oscar Mayer has a elementary school in Chicago.
That is a priest field day, if you ask me.
Oh.
Anyway,
I didn't know
Throw it
this
away.
was such. I didn't realize this was such a big deal.
this is huge for me.
This is huge for me, and it's huge for the Wienermobile too. I mean,
Yeah.
look at it.
We did an event with them
Whoa.
last summer. It was great.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Was it one of
It was
the
great.
the food festivals?
yeah. We were right
What do
next
they
to
call
it. We
the
swapped
workers
hot dogs.
inside the wiener?
They do. They may also make bacon.
Yep,
I
for
gotta
sure.
get inside that thing.
Do you think those pigs
Yeah.
spoke pig Latin?
How is it
Oh.
bigger than our? Is it smaller? It's school bus
That's-
size, right?
Has to be.
Yeah. Sort
It
of.
looks like a
20
Magic School
feet?
Bus episode just waiting to happen.
Dude, Miss Frizzle and like a messed up meat packing
Yeah, let's
episode.
talk about Miss
Yeah.
Frizzle. Bro. Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle,
Miss
was she a
Frizzle?
baddie? Was she a baddie?
Oh, I think she was a baddie in the sense that she'd do what she wanted for the sake of education, but
Fair enough.
very dangerous.
100.
like-
Remember when they went inside that kid's body?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And
Why
they
are we
saw,
doing
they
that?
saw some stuff, white blood cell situation. Arnold, like, I feel like he didn't have his permission slip. I'm like, that's where you draw the line.
Dude, your parents didn't sign off for you for going inside someone's body. Actually, I don't. Every time I've done that, I don't think my parents have signed off on it. Let's be for real.
They re-recorded. Remember we last season we were talking about like iconic children's TV songs, like the theme songs.
Yes.
That was like an
Yes.
elite song. You know, for the new version of the show, they've re-recorded it with
They're doing it
Lin
again?
Manuel Miranda.
Oh, gross.
Of course.
I'd say pull it up, but that's not our pick for the week. So
Also,
Uh,
no,
yeah.
dude, no. First off, stop remaking stuff. Second, don't put. Yeah. What? How does it go? How does it go again?
Cruising down. Dun, 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 dun.
I did feeling good. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Upon the magic school bus. It's like it's kind of like islandy.
wait down the
on the
magic
magic
school
school
bus. Wait down the magic school bus. Okay, Lynn. Okay, Lynn.
Wait, that was
Yikes.
actually
Man,
really
Boston's back.
accurate. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
Here we
Lynn
go
doesn't
in
have
the
that.
magic school bus. Woo, do 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 do. That was me singing. God,
Oh
dude.
man.
His voice grew so heavy on me so fast.
Yeah.
Or like
I mean,
when he does like that one picture where he's like,
yeah.
have you seen that one?
His voice is the reason it took me a while to like. He's the reason I was late to Hamilton. Is because the first couple things I heard, I was like, I don't like whatever this is, and then it just was everywhere. And I'm like, okay, let me go see the show. Let me like listen to the whole thing in context. And like, even still, he is like the weakest part vocally of that show.
Oh, for
And it's,
sure. He's like one of the only people that write a musical so they can be the main character.
Isn't that funny? Oh my god,
Like
It's kind of gross.
you're like me,
Dude. What an
Lenny.
Alexander
Lenny.
Important was your family.
I think the best compliment and most complimented and most offended I've ever been recently
Philip.
was we were on a ski trip and our buddy Pat, we were listening to musical theater and stuff, and he's like, "Oh,
So
Maj,
bad
you have such a great voice. You sound just as good as Lin-Manuel Miranda."
Gross.
And Richie's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that is a situation where he is not in tune with
Yeah. He's not
with
one of
the
us.
singer's opinion.
He's
of
not one of
Lin-Manuel
us.
Miranda.
He is not
Yeah,
one
no.
of us.
And he's like, oh, he must be good because he's very successful. And you're like, no, actually, he's not. He's actually
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, hit him with the Katy Perry. You know?
Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun, my son. Look at my son.
My son.
Pride is not the word I'm looking for. God damn! What
I
a
saw. Oh my god! I saw. It's the clip of the fourth Harry Potter movie when Cedric Diggory's dad like realizes that
my
Cedric is dead
son. Yeah,
and drops
yeah.
down, but they replace the voice with Lin-Manuel
Oh,
from
no.
Weekend,
Oh no!
and it like takes you out of this wonderful, wonderful like British drama scene. Oh, it just ruins it. I
It's
won't
just-
send it to you. It ruined my whole day.
Harry Potter's on the
Yeah.
ground like dying, and he sees like his friend that's completely dead. He's like, "Look at my son,
My boy.
my boy."
Hamilton's coming back to Chicago, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I
it's
love-
beautiful today.
I
great
love
show.
seeing it because
I haven't
there's
seen
a
it
different
live yet.
lead. It's so good. It really
Yeah, I've
is
never seen it
really.
live.
It's well written and like the music is very good. And I think too, what annoyed me about listening to that soundtrack is like I would skip all of the Alexander Hamilton songs and then go for like all of the women leads, and then
Sure.
Yeah,
who's Leslie Odom, obviously amazing.
Yeah. You talking about John the Groff?
No,
George
but
Washington?
that song got weighed heavy on me too after a while because everybody loved it for a while. George
yeah.
Washington, Christopher Jackson,
Oh yeah.
easily
liked-
the best voice in that whole cast.
I just saw a clip of him. He said it was he like took a break for like 2 years
Mhm.
and because of COVID and stuff like that. But
No, he's
He
literally
said
like
that
George
show-
Washington.
yeah, well, he literally sang. He has the most songs in the show. It's like 22
Washington's
songs or something.
coming home.
Can you imagine singing 20? songs.
Baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah, no, he's sick. Christopher Jackson. Yeah, he's good. He was
Craziness,
also
really
old.
good.
He's from Illinois, right? He's from here.
I feel like everybody is. You ever get
Everyone's from
that?
Chicago.
It's just
We got the
you
town
Well,
Someone
listen,
now.
we get the Pope, and now everyone's from Chicago. You know what I mean?
No, it's
Yep.
granted it's the places I go and also being from around here for my entire life. So I'm definitely more skewed this
Mhm.
way, but like you'll just see random people. You'll hear about random people and they'll be like, "Oh, he grew up in Peoria." And you're like, "What the
Yeah,
what?"
yeah.
Like,
that's random shit.
Yeah, weird.
Like I can't think of her name. Redheaded girl from Severance is from like a small town in central Illinois.
Really?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, "Okay,
That checks.
fine."
Actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, third biggest city, and then the surrounding. Like, I feel like our suburbs are so dense, like just all the way through. So yeah, it's a lot of people to live there.
There's a
man.
couple smart people in there. I wouldn't call them all dumb.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What an old term to call someone stupid.
Well, this guy's fucking dense, dude. That's an Italian, dude. He's like, "What are you, dense?"
Thick in the head. My dad used to say thick in the head.
Oh,
Thick in
yeah.
the head. Oh yeah, it's a boomer term. Thick
Yeah.
in the head.
Or like thick skull when they're being stubborn.
We should rank
Mm.
boomer terms, and then we
Oh
should
my
rank
god.
millennial.
Okay,
terms.
everybody find like 3 boomer
All right.
terms.
I'm thinking like Gerd. For
I just lost
millennials
my
is-
audio for a second.
No, we got you.
Are you back, dude?
Oh, I didn't hear you guys. What'd you say? Can we do what?
Yeah,
I'm just
you wanna
trying
start with
to.
boomer slang.
I'm trying to get to boomer slang. Yeah.
Mhm.
Here, I'm gonna hide this so people don't see
Okay.
the boomer slang that I find. You're not.
Are we
privy
all
to that.
picking something?
Yeah.
Here's the skinny on 25 iconic baby boomer slang terms. Here's the skinny is good.
Oh, that's good. The Yahoo one? Yeah.
The thing is, dude, is I use some of these half ironically.
Yeah.
Like I
what
say,
about
I
what
say
do you
like
say?
that's gnarly. I say gnarly a lot.
Yeah.
No, he's fun.
Yeah.
Or like right
that's,
on.
That's like a skate. That's from skate culture, yeah? Skate and surfing.
I think it was before that. Or like I got a split.
What's your bag? What the hell?
Well, like what's your thing?
What's your problem?
Shtick.
He's in his
I got
bag,
that
dude.
recently.
Shtick,
Like, oh, so like
yeah.
I was talking about my music.
What's
And
your
like, oh, like what's your shtick? And I'm
What's
like,
your
do you mean
shtick?
genre? Like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have a shtick. I guess my shtick is just being myself. I don't know.
Me singing.
Well, it's like
Um,
comedy. Like sometimes they have like they've got like a bit that they always do. Like, oh, he's like
Oh.
the funny what like
He's the
self-deprecating
singer
guy.
comedian, or he does impressions or whatever.
Yeah.
Brewski. What do you say that?
Oh,
Brewski.
rip a brewski with the bros, dude. Come on. dude.
Yeah.
Now,
Brewski.
is
Latte?
brewski specifically a beer, right? Because that doesn't apply to us
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Well, it's like,
Brewski is a cheap, watery beer.
it's a Miller Lite. No free ads. It's a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Put some
What
self-
about
Next time you're at a
seltzies.
What about like the Dickens?
Oh.
Or like scared the dickens out of me?
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's like, oh, he's running like
Mm.
the Dickens. It's like,
Is that a Charles Dickens reference?
that's what I,
Is it?
hold on. Let's
I mean,
find, what do you
If it's a
call it when
literary reference, that fits here. So, whole bunch of
Ticked
readers.
off.
My favorite's boob tube.
It originated from Old Minced Oath, a euphemism
okay.
used to avoid swearing. It's not related to Charles Dickens. It was historically a
Uh-huh.
euphemism for the devil. So it's like running like the devil.
Okay.
Whoa.
What about getting out of Dodge?
Yeah. Yo, get the fuck out of Dodge is fun.
Yeah.
That's just a,
Get
just
the-
a fun
no, get the
little bouncy
Dickens,
little.
get the Dickens out of Dodge.
Get
dude.
get your Dickens out of my Dodge. Hey, Hey.
Sounds like the
I told you.
Wienermobile.
that's what I'm saying. Get your
Zonked out.
Wienerbill Dickens out of my Dodge.
Zonked is
Zonked is a
crazy.
boomer term?
Yeah.
All right, I'm willing to argue
Ah.
that boomer terms are better than millennial terms.
Oh, we've got some bad ones.
We got
Bad
some. All
ones.
right, let's look up our terms.
Yeah, like
Nothing's worse than what Gen Z is doing right now.
I don't know. I disagree.
Gen X.
Do you mean just like theft from RuPaul's Drag Race? Yeah.
Yeah, millennials are bad though. Like
Just
we've
they,
got
they
some-
take from two cultures, and I'm like, okay,
Flat
well,
back.
adulting.
Yeah. Flex.
Disgusting.
I mean,
Chuggy.
here's the thing:
Adulting is
If-
disgusting.
millennials are now using adulting. They're too old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah,
Whereas
but
like, oh, if you're saying like, oh, I
millennials
was
are
adulting,
too
I'm like, I
old,
hope so.
dude.
You're 34. Like,
I'm on
you're
the
just-
lower end of millennials. Like
Yeah.
almost all of us are 30 plus now.
Yeah.
So everybody's old in this.
Vibe.
that's savage.
Sus,
Savage.
Squad.
savage. Yeah, I just feel like a lot
Slay
of these
is
terms-
so gross. Slay, when I hear
Slay is
slay, like it
so-
activates my fight or flight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate it.
Tell
It's like
us-
slay,
tell
and
us
I'm like,
more.
ugh.
I had a,
Oh, I
It's
forgot
like,
about
slay
the
girl,
coworker.
slay
Yes.
queen. Ew, dude.
Slay's bad. I had a Gen Z coworker that always said like, slay was just their like okay, or
yeah.
it was like their
Yeah.
accommodation term, just conversationally.
Oh.
They never really
Yeah.
added to it, but then they would say like they would self-report on what they were doing. And then
Yeah.
they would be like, so I was like slaying here, blah, 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 did my Excel spreadsheet, whatever, put this PowerPoint together, mini slay.
Yeah.
And I was,
Yeah.
and it was very like, it was so far from serious. It wasn't even unserious. It was like silly.
It was
And,
uncanny valley almost.
Yeah. I was like, you're becoming a meme.
Or it's like
in the
telling
way-
somebody,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, dude. And then I went home and like made food. And it's like, okay, slay. And you're like,
Slay.
Slay, come on, adulting, feed yourself.
yeah. Oh, you're adulting. Feed
Oh, it's
yourself,
getting-
slay girl.
Getting
Similar
mother.
to
Yeah.
yes.
Yas. Yeah,
Which
yas.
Terry, you and I used to say that a lot. So
Yas?
we gotta
Yes?
yas.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I still
man.
say yes.
I know.
Yes.
I feel like for most of the
Yes.
millennial terms, I landed on like the British
Get it?
ones.
Like what?
Gucci. I
Like-
say
like
Gucci
bruv.
a lot.
Oh, bruv.
Oh.
A lot
That's
of
just
bruv.
fun. That's a fun
Bruv's
one.
good.
Lit.
Lit. I
Yeah.
had to beat that out of my vocabulary. That
I
was
say-
such a
Low-key?
problem.
I say litty. I say low key.
Yeah, I say
Low-key.
low-key still.
I
I said fire a lot. I
You got that
had a
from
lot of
me.
fire emojis.
I say fuegus.
Fuegus.
why?
Yeah. Cause I'm like fuegus. It's funny. I think my brother started using.
Are
it.
you
I started
spelling it with
laughing.
an IS?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying.
F-U-E-G-I-S? Fuegus?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like fuego, but then you add an S to it, like a super bro.
Fuegus.
I'm well aware of my broisms. I'm well aware of it. but it's just
Shook.
like-
It's yeah. I am not conscious of it until I hear myself like in a video from something, and I'm like, oh no, like I sound horrible.
that. Okay, that is the benefit of editing both of my podcasts. Is that
Sure.
I'll listen to
Yeah.
it and I'll be like, that's my cadence. That's how
Mhm,
It's like I thought I was a conversationalist, but I suck at this, dude. I
Yeah.
suck at it.
The worst is when it's like a Snapchat video, and you're just in the background talking to someone else,
Yeah.
and it's at a party setting, so you're a little bit louder, and you hear yourself either it's a joke cadence,
yeah.
like you're mocking somebody, and that's the joke. But then if that's all they get of you, you just look like such an idiot. Like
yeah.
you know, like the classic bully thing where you say something like, "Oh, like I'm looking at the Tom Ford button." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're looking at the Tom Ford."
Yeah.
And if that's all they hear of you,
loser.
yeah. And I'm like, you've now when you say the second thing, you sound way dumber than the first.
Way
person.
dumber. Just
Right.
dense. Dense.
We gotta cut that. We gotta cut that out, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
cut
there's a
that
couple things. I gotta stop saying, nah, that's crazy. I say that a lot.
You
Still
do.
a
It's
lot.
so.
I think we
It's
all do
so.
that.
That's rude, bro.
We all do
It-
that one a lot.
And it's but honestly, like if it's not crazy, I'll say it. And if it's crazy, I'll say it.
Mm,
But,
that's what I'm
like,
saying. It's a little
usually-
actually. It's a little standoffish.
It's usually, yeah, it's kind of like a conversation ender.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
not
dude,
a yes
and
and
like-
moment.
And then I
Yeah.
almost got a car accident, like, nah, it's crazy.
That is
Like,
crazy.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Anything else?
Yeah.
No.
At least you're
sympathy?
enunciating crazy. I think
Oh,
I almost
dude,
go
that's the
down and
difference.
soft with it. I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy.
That's the difference. If I don't care about it, it's like, nah, that's crazy. But if I do care about it, like, nah, that's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
Then it is crazy.
Eh, Damn.
It's just once again back to the whole I've seen too much, hear too much, know too much.
Mhm.
Like overload, stimulus. Like news is bad, social media, everything's bad or intense.
It's
or
crazy.
important.
It's
And I'm
all
like,
crazy.
if everything's crazy, it's all normal. And I'm like, I don't know.
That's
Should we say that's normal?
Nah, that's normal.
Yeah. I love the word regular. I've been hearing that a lot lately. I'm trying to introduce that to my vocabulary. People are
Regular.
just like, oh, like what have you been up to? I'm like, oh, just like some real regular shit.
Have you
Okay.
heard chalant being used more now?
Like
Nonchalant?
Like nonchalant.
but like, yeah, but chalant.
Just
Is
chalant.
I thought chalant. Didn't we look this
How's
up?
it used?
We did. I think
Nonchalant.
it's like to be the opposite of nonchalant.
Yeah, it's a
very
non-standard English
chalant
word, right?
about
Because
that, yeah.
nonchalant preceded chalant.
Right.
That's like a new
Right.
version of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It removes
progressive.
the prefix.
yeah.
It's like,
It's
oh,
not-
he really
it's-
cared about that. He was chalant about that. I heard it
Is
used twice
chalant
in
is
the
not
last
in
month.
the. It's not recognized as a word by Merriam-Webster.
It will be.
How are you using it? Give me an example.
like if someone actually is very in tune and knows about something and not casual about it.
right.
I've heard it being used twice, and I can't remember if it's the same person because it may have been the same person. They just adopted it. But like, let's say like you were at your show or whatever. It's like he was very chalant about that. It's like very
yeah,
specific.
he was hyped. He was excited.
not. He was not like whatever about it at all.
Yeah. He was.
He saw
very
the wiener. He
invested.
saw the Wienermobile, and he was chalant.
He was mad
Chalant.
chalant about it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy wanted.
Wow.
That guy wanted to see that wiener.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like
See.
I'm jumping like this. I'm 5-star in the windshield, and I'm like,
Oh, I thought you were going
I'm
ass
trying.
first.
that's hard to jump that way. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You could try.
I would try.
Ice Spice probably.
It's
Good.
it's a tall vehicle.
That's true.
I would like to slide down it, you know, because it looks like
It looks
What are those
slidable.
things? What are those things in the lake? The giant bags, and like one person sits in the end, the other person jumps on it, and
The giant bags.
the giant
Oh,
bags
it's
at the lake.
it's a big. It's called
The bag at the lake.
Oh, it's the one where one person jumps on, the other person gets launched off.
Yes, sir.
What is there a name for
it's
those?
called something.
It's called something. Yeah,
If I look up
But the
lake
Wienermobile
bag, is
kinda
it just
looks-
gonna bring up drugs?
lake bag.
No, it
Lake bag sounds like
it sounds like a bro. A bro goes to the lake and picks up a bag for the boys. That's the immediate thing I thought of, and now it's showing me totes.
Lake bag pool toy thing.
Your friend off of
Jump thing. Here we go. It's a jump blob.
A blast
Jump blob.
bag. I'm
or a
seeing blast
catapult
bag.
bag.
Human blob
Blast
launch
bag?
wings.
Yeah, I'm seeing blast bag.
Blast
Wow,
bag.
bro.
Fat boys blob.
Chill, dude.
Because it was
My
A water
culture's not your,
launcher.
my culture's not your costume.
It says a water launcher's.
Call that an Italian toy.
that's great.
Good God. Oh my God! Ready, set, launch.
Yo, these are not a
Shop.
bad price.
Shop Fat Boys Blob.
Honestly, with these tariffs, I don't know what's a good price anymore, dude. I thought this
This
would
is
be
$3,000.
there's one
I'm
for
seeing-
$500.
I'm seeing
one's
582
$3,000.
on Amazon's.
3,000 sounds because I feel like they're huge, right? They're big, but it's just a bag.
Yeah, but then like you obviously use an air compressor, right?
Yeah, bro, you would be beyond blue. You'd have to call every one of your friends to blow that thing
Everybody
up.
blow.
Yo,
It's gonna be
Everybody blow into the big boy bag.
Yeah, everybody.
blow that
Everybody
hole.
blow into my fat boy's bag. Is what you said. Everybody blow into this
Yo, no,
fat's
dude,
bag.
no, he's on a self-improvement.
40-minute
arc.
setup.
40 minutes is not bad.
40 minutes.
For a summertime of fun,
I
Come
want
on,
a
bro.
fat boy.
40 minutes of 3 months of whimsy, dude.
yeah.
Come on.
Dude, we had that at camp and like we definitely this is I mean, I guess early 2000s. But there was no supervision for that. It looks so dangerous. Like any slight angularity, you could hit a tree, you could hit rocks, like it needs to go right deep. Someone could
Oh, yeah.
drown. And like we used to have where like the tiniest kid would climb to the end and then
And
four of the
biggest
biggest
kid would-
kids.
yeah.
Yeah, all of us would jump on it. And yeah, it was a I remember
Launch
we put
that kid.
you put sunscreen on it so it gets really slippery.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was I had a
isn't there a
dangerous
height?
That's why I'm such like a
I think we all did.
nonchalant or a nonchalant adult because I had a really
I did
dangerous
so
childhood.
much shit that should have ended my life early.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I've
think that's- I
I've
think that's
gotten
true for
metal
all of us.
bats to the head.
Yeah, and you grew up outside of Cook County, which is even more dangerous in my opinion. I don't know, something about
Some
it.
would say. Some
Some
would say.
You from
You know-
DuPage?
No.
No,
Dude,
McHenry.
right.
The dirty cane, dude.
You're from
You're Kane
You're from
County?
Cougars
Yeah,
territory?
So my high school was in McHenry County, but I'm from Kane.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes, sir. The County Line Road is right by my house.
That's
Caroline Road.
That's why it's called Carolina Road. Whoa.
You figured it
Wow.
out. Spend far too
I
much.
might forget this. I might forget this. That's cool. Yeah, counties. I don't know where they all are. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't matter.
Where is DuPage County? Is that
Somewhere else?
South? South?
No,
Very good.
DuPage is.
West or way north.
Where's the
where's, like-
college? It's obviously
where's-
DuPage.
Where's College of DuPage?
Yeah, it's like where I used to work.
Dude,
I
honestly,
think DuPage is like
when people
is
click
like,
on a podcast, they're like, I hope they talk about counties today.
DuPage is like Plainfield.
That would be so sick if they chat about counties.
Yeah, yeah. They come here for
pretty
the
sure-
news, which is a crazy.
I'm sure
crazy
I'm
vibe.
pretty sure Plainfield's in DuPage.
Yeah, I'm looking at Naperville, Downers Grove, Oak Brook, Elmhurst, Glendale Heights, West Chicago, Wheaton, Glen Ellen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever
So
played like
sad.
the Chicago neighborhoods game, where you look at the map and you're like, I've never heard of any of these neighborhoods.
No, I would like to know that.
There's so many
Let's
that
see.
you don't know. A million that you don't know. It's really
Chicago
crazy.
neighborhoods.
So, like,
Let's see images.
See what we got.
Are they all the same name, or do people give them different names?
it's these are almost like non-official because we go by wards. So neighborhoods are kind of reminisce of when they used to be towns before it was just the city of Chicago.
Right.
But the lines are not exact.
Okay.
Yeah, pull some up and just
So-
like look at some, and you're like, what? Who that?
From the north, we got East Rogers Park, yeah. Edgewater, yeah. Andersonville, yeah.
I've never heard of West Rogers Park. I thought it was just one Rogers Park.
I agree with that, but that would be a huge amount. But also, when you get that north, it's like whatever, you know. Albany Park, Lincoln Square, Ravenswood, Uptown, yes. Irving Park, North
Yeah.
Center,
Yeah.
Wnba Park, Wrigleyville, tiny little
Yeah.
square, Lakeview, Boys
Yeah.
Town.
Yeah.
Boys Town is far too big.
I was just like, in your opinion,
No,
I'm
I
like,
think we need
give
less.
them,
I think we need
give
less
them the
gay
real
areas.
estate.
Less gay
Don't be
area.
such a bigot.
They already got Andersonville. Why can't? Why are we
When
giving them all
when is it
that?
going to be men's town? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. When is it going to change to men's town? No, in this map, it's too big. Look at how big it is.
Yeah, I don't think it stretches that far.
Oh, so I
doesn't.
lived in Boys Town for like 7 years then.
No shit.
Yeah.
According to this
yeah,
map,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. So I'm thinking of that as like East Lakeview, right?
Yes.
Which I thought East Lakeview was its own neighborhood.
No.
No?
I don't think so. I never thought
That's
of it that
wrong.
way.
It's all Lakeview and Wrigleyville is
It's
part
all
of Lakeview.
Lakeview.
Boys
Yeah.
Town is
Yeah.
part of Lakeview.
Well, I call
lived on
like
the
my
east- okay.
I call like my whole area and in that whole like south of or what is it east of Ashland, like that's Southport corridor in my opinion.
Yeah.
Whole
Oh,
spot.
Whoa.
But-
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also claim
In my
it
mind,
that,
the
but-
corridor is just like the streets from maybe 3 blocks
Oh,
east and
I
west.
include the whole surrounding neighborhoods around it.
Oh, wow.
Anybody that would frequent that
Interesting.
area is kind of my thought.
Oh,
But I
get
also
it.
actively try to say I don't live in Wrigleyville. So that's why
I mean, you could always just move.
I
You
know,
live in
but,
Southport
but
corridor.
I don't mind my living situation when I
No, your apartment's great. Yeah, your apartment's
Yeah.
great.
It's just when I leave, I'm like, "What's up, bro? What's up, dude?" All right.
Because then you meet the people that are like really excited that you live in Wrigleyville, and you're like, no, I don't really go out here. Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
actually leave.
those are the people that also don't come to the city often. So they're like, "I'd like to see it." I'm like, "All right, great."
Yeah.
The fourth
Well,
time
make-
you go out there,
yeah.
you're like, "Okay, I'm good." But I will say that after they opened Tin Roof and a couple other spots, it is cooler than it used to be. Because now
oh,
there's
I
live.
think Wrigleyville now is so much more fun, vibrant, and full of like good choices, like food wise too,
Yeah.
than when
Yeah.
I lived there. Because like it was kind of like, all right, you're gonna get some chain restaurants, a couple of
dude,
bars, and everything's
that
dirty.
like messy
Yeah.
McDonald's and that messy Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah, I used to live
Yeah.
right across the street from that Taco
That's
Bell.
right.
Dude,
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, in the same building I lived at one time.
Yeah, but now it's all it's like there's like the hotel, there's like tons
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
the
like
Zachary.
there's
They took
Like
a
a lot
bar
of
spot
nice
and
restaurants.
built a Chick-fil-A.
I mean, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
I
You gotta eat.
That's crazy rent for a Chick-fil-A, dude.
They got the money, bro. And across the street, Shake
They-
Shack, great time.
Got that Jesus money.
I'm just saying, like
That's
Wrigleyville
facts.
now, I feel like is a better time.
I agree.
All right,
Wholeheartedly.
what else we got on the list?
Roscoe Village, yes. Avondale, yes. Logan Square, yes. Industrial Corridor, never heard it called that.
Wait, where is that?
That's off the highway when you get by like the salt shed
Okay,
and
so-
all that stuff.
yeah. I've seen that be called West DePaul. Have you guys seen this?
The industrial
Yeah.
corridor.
I have
Yeah.
heard that West DePaul. Yeah.
I've seen that
DePaul
by
is
like
the west side of, so it's like the top left
river.
of that, underneath Roscoe Village.
I've
So,
seen
like,
that
would
as
be
like
called, like West DePaul.
where that like Old Navy and all that stuff is, and like where the new Benny's is and stuff. I've seen that as West DePaul.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that.
like the further south you go, by
like the
Salt
old
Shed.
Party City and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
by the river.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But now, like I know south of that, where it's called like Lincoln Yards, but it's not built yet.
Yes.
It's like to
Yeah,
be built.
The pre-Lincoln Yards.
Yeah, pre-Lincoln Yards. I told Kay, I was
we
like,
get-
oh, we should move there. And she's like, there's nothing there yet. I'm like, you're right. So
Eventually.
we should invest early.
get in front of it.
Like,
We
will be
got
dead before that's
Cuptown.
finished.
We got Humble Park.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I was one letter off. Bucktown, Humble Park, Wickery
Yo,
Park.
Cooktown
Oh,
is so funny
man.
because there are a lot of really nice houses there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know there's like another accent chair across from the bed.
Oh yeah. No, I've
That's
been to your
Cook
house,
City, bro.
I've been to your house, bro.
We got rid of the chair.
Okay, I'm sure you did. I'm sure people were. It was causing suspicion.
Sorry, they told me to take the chair out and just sit outside. So I'm like,
I don't
okay.
know. All of these, like United Center Park,
They
I've
seem-
never called it that. I just
That's
assumed that
West-
was.
That's just
It was
Now-
West Loop and Garfield Park.
How new is
meeting
this
up.
map though? Because they did announce that super neighborhood as part of the renovation. That's why they
Like,
built that
super
huge
cool?
train station there. No, like it's going to be.
Yeah,
They're
United Centers area.
displacing all of the local residents to put rich people there.
Yes.
And that's on
Gentrification.
Gentrification. Which is, honestly,
Gentrification,
we do the
all
best.
I ever wanted.
Ain't nobody does
Gentrification, having to
gentrification.
get away.
Gentrification. It's too many
Oh,
syllables.
Gentrification, all I ever. You gotta.
Yeah, it's
Gentrification.
Yeah, come on, dude.
That's a bit much.
All these are pretty legit for me. I
Yeah.
think like Fulton Market, River North, Streeterville.
Why are some of those like some of them are so huge?
You start getting further out.
Because I live in like a micro neighborhood.
Yeah, you
'cause
start getting further out.
I'm like west side of Bucktown, west side of Wicker Park, but where Humboldt Park is, like
Is
the
not
actual
where you
park, is
Yeah.
much further from me. And
Yeah.
so it's like I've seen it. Was it Berkshire Hathaway? They're
Yeah.
calling it West Bucktown because Bucktown's like the fancy like
Yeah,
hot
and
real estate.
if you look up Humboldt Park safety, it gets a little fucked up.
Yeah, because
So,
they're
they
you
don't
know
want
because that's
people
like
moving
West
there.
Chicago, right? They're like going all the
Right.
way over, which
Yeah,
I mean
it
it
was
affects
like-
everybody. But
Right when I moved here, it was like really nice places in West Bucktown, and then like people that I know would move here, and I'm like, dude, you live on Humboldt Park. I'm like, that is not
Yeah.
West Bucktown. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I got really low rent. I'm like, what do you fucking think, man?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
But now it's funny because a lot of that stuff has moved north. Like I used to think like Buena Park, Avondale, like all the stuff by the
Mhm.
lake was like
Yeah.
really, really nice because it's all like high rises and stuff. But
Yeah.
there's so much like just shooting.
There's a
everywhere
lot of
up there.
crime. It's a
Yeah.
considerable, like, if you're looking for actual, like, good, authentic food, though, go to Uptown and Buena Park, dude. You can get
What do you
like
like up there?
you can get like traditional African food up there.
Oh,
There's a
yes,
there's
yes,
a
yes.
Nigerian
You're talking
restaurant
about
up there that bangs, dude.
yeah. You're talking about Demira,
No, I don't know. I don't think
the
so.
Ethiopian restaurant.
No,
They
but
have
I think that's
I'm
over
pretty
there
sure they have a
too.
Michelin star. Am I wrong?
No, I did not. No, I definitely did not go to there. That was like this was like a walk up and get some jollof rice and shit. And I was like, this is banging.
Oh, sick.
is
Oh man,
bad.
all I think about is food. I'm talking about
Yeah, not
sounds
me
good.
anymore, dude. Guess
And we
what I
started
did
this
today?
with the Wnmobile. Now we're
You
talking
gotta
about
have dinner,
Ethiopian
son.
food.
Guess what I did today, boys? Yeah, Terry's going to one of his new Michelin star restaurants. He won't tell us the name of it. It's really low key.
No, it's a secret this week. Sorry.
Yeah, you want to know what I started doing?
Mm.
It's that time of year. We're grilling again, boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I've been grilling.
yeah. I've been grilling.
I've been grilling.
What are you grilling?
So
Chicken?
I got this nice Cajun spice mix at Trader
Okay.
Joe's the other day.
Oh, Trader
Okay.
Joe's.
So
TJ.
I grabbed the little catering container, put a little bit of olive oil, Cajun spice mix, mix it, throw it all up, make it all nice.
Mhm.
Pop it on the grillium. Come on.
You need to be stopped.
Why?
Grillium? Throw it away, Vince. Throw it away.
I tried
was
to
so
ignore
into
it. I
was
tried
gonna
to
ask you
not
questions about
acknowledge
the
it.
spices. Then you just slightly, so you grillium? I'm out.
Grillium.
It's pretty
I'm
good,
out.
actually.
Why?
You don't like the grillium?
Why?
You don't like the grillium?
Nah, bro.
It
I've
sounds
had
like
worse.
Get that out of here, bro.
Grillium. Me and my
Nope.
griller just
Pop
me
it
and my
on a
grillium.
grillium.
I'm a grillium.
And I throw it on a grillium.
Bro,
Popping
that's
some
the stupidest
grilliums.
thing you've ever said.
What
I
did-
love it.
I said Vinstagram for like a year and a half.
That's fine.
Oh no.
How is that funny and grillium isn't?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Listen, I'm not the patron saint of comedy. I go out there and I put my shots up. and if I-
Patrons
You
Saint of comedy.
shoot, and I
Listen,
yes.
in the
and I
NBA,
react.
if you shoot 50% from the field and 40% from three, you're good.
You're
I'd
good.
say
I
I'm
like how you
shooting.
didn't say WNBA because I was like, that sounds like Angel Reese.
Oh.
We can get into
All I
that.
see on Twitter is just her missing.
Yeah.
She's so tall. How are you missing
Unfortunately,
layups unguarded?
unfortunately,
it's so crazy to me.
a bit of an overrated player, and also
I
the
mean,
season's.
she's very pretty and she's very popular. And I think she's very funny.
Yeah, that's what you're focusing
But,
on
like-
when you're a basketball.
Like she,
league.
in terms of like a celebrity, like she's
Yeah.
gonna bring people to games, etc.
Well, I was like,
but,
the
like
bullshit always sign Devin Booker because he's hot.
he's cutie.
It's not
Okay.
good.
But
Here's the
yeah,
thing: do you want an ugly person out there?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, there's a lot of ugly dudes in the NBA. I'll tell you
Is he
that.
good?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Throw
Doesn't
him
matter.
out there.
Points on the board.
Is he good at basketball? That's what I'm worried about.
Gotta win games.
yeah.
We're not here to look good. We're here to win
No,
games.
the WNBA season started the other day, and I watched the first game because it was Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky.
Yo,
Mess.
Kaylin Clark
Mess.
versus Angel Reese again.
thoughts on that push?
Not a flagrant.
Well,
Way
they're more
overdone,
shoved.
but
It's
there's
basketball, bro. Let them play
there's
the
also
game.
not like there's so much like bad blood, quote unquote, but
Which
only
there
from
isn't.
one
When
side.
when she started in
Only
the league
from
last
one side,
season,
dude. Angel Reese
they were
talking
like
so much
they were
shit.
checking her like in the locker room and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they were tripping her and stuff.
I know. It's Angel Reese has a vendetta, and I don't think Caitlin Clark really does as much, in my opinion. Because she's
there to
better.
play.
She doesn't
She's like
need
one of
like
yeah.
one.
She's like I'm proven.
It's like
Yeah.
Look at me,
do you know who Lance Stevenson is?
Lance. That's
Either
like a
of you?
fake player.
So like back in the day, the Pacers played the Lakers, and Lance Stevenson, his whole thing was to get under LeBron's skin, or not the Lakers, excuse me, the Cavs and the Heat. And Lance Stevenson's whole thing was to get under LeBron's skin, and like LeBron is just so much better at basketball that it did
like,
not
doesn't care.
matter. But then everybody's
Yeah.
like Lance Stevenson versus LeBron. It's like LeBron does not care about this. Like he's
Yeah.
just a lot better than him, and I think the same thing's happening. Right
That's
now.
a little like MGK like. He's like, let me start a beef with Eminem just to like get
And
people
Eminem's
to
like,
talk
"That's
about
not
the
worth
fact
my
that
time."
yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, cool, like
it's-
let me just sit on this kid and then he'll change
Yeah.
genres.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it works for
I
attention.
don't know.
It's weird
It's
in
such an
sport.
interesting spot. Like, if they weren't, I think the media is pulling some strings a little bit on this.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they're
Oh,
like,
Well,
they're-
they choose what to
they're
clip,
making it-
right? They choose what
they
to
choose
focus
the clip,
on.
but they're also trying to make them like hate each other, and they really just don't. Like,
Yeah.
like Angel Reese probably has some feelings about her about Caitlin
She
because
also
like they're different
did-
players. The
she
skill
did s-
levels are not the same.
she stole
Yeah,
her shine
but, like,
too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Unfortunately.
and like, and I get it, but like at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is the better basketball player, right?
She might be the
Like-
best WNBA player of all time by the time it's
Like,
done.
Better than Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see, bro.
How many times her
Last-
career is over?
She
Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
once it's done.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
oh,
saying.
oh,
But she
yeah.
she
Oh,
broke the
okay.
assist record last year as a rookie. Like
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
crazy. She's
I
crazy.
thought you meant like now.
No.
Yeah. Don't we think all this controversy is good for the WNBA though? Because it's bringing more
sure.
attention to the
Well,
sport,
like,
which will bring in
but
more
if it
dollars,
wasn't-
which will solve the whole pay disparity thing. Like,
Hopefully.
that's a thing, right?
I mean, that's
Just-
that's the goal. But like,
Stop
You
the
want
substance.
drama. You want drama.
Let-
You want news coverage. You want substance.
just let them
right?
play basketball. Like it's not it's not have to
Yeah.
be a thing.
Well,
If
they
the
played for
focus-
years and no one watched. Now we want
Yeah.
the drama and people are watching.
That is true. But also
Yeah,
like
you're not wrong.
the thing is though is like the
I didn't even know Angel
think-
Reese played for us, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro,
That's,
it's a big
see,
deal.
that's
I didn't
okay.
know.
So that's what the problem is.
That's
like,
the problem.
Kate,
That's exactly the problem.
everybody goes to Indiana Fever games on the road or in Indiana because they want to see Caitlin Clark play. It's like no one's
Right.
coming to Chicago to see Angel Reese play. They just want to see like the bad blood when that comes. So really, it's like
Wintrust. Where do they play?
they play. They used to play at Allstate. They might play at Wintrust now. Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think they
about
I think they do play at Wintrust now.
Which
that
is
would
like,
make
yeah,
sense.
it's just also the Sky used to be good. They're not anymore. So that
Is it
also
named
doesn't
after
help.
the Skyway?
The stadium or the
No,
team?
our team.
I don't know. There's some weird names in the WNBA.
They couldn't look
Yeah.
around and find an object. They just
You
looked
think
up
they?
and said,
You think they named? Was there like a hay fever or something like that in
"What's
Indiana?
next? The
back in day?
Chicago ground? This is insane."
You made fun of me for
Picture of-
Grillium. You made fun of me for Grillium. You just called them the Chicago Ground.
I didn't name the Chicago Sky.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, they ain't got
crazy
no
choice.
money, bro. They gotta get some
Chicago
money to get some real
Ground.
names.
That's like naming
Give
them
them
after a fruit. They're just
What's
looking around the room
next?
like, I don't know, Chicago windows.
What's
That's a
next? Is
stupid
Chicago
name.
Dandruff.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm like, these are all dumb names. Listen, who's the owner? Who's the owner? Oh, his name is Michael. Damn it.
All I know
Michael
is
J. Alter.
I was looking
Yeah.
up because it's
Throw 'em away.
subsidized by the NBA, right? So like it wouldn't be able to exist on its own. So I was looking it up the other day.
blew my mind, bro.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Yeah, it's like I think they lost 50 mil this year.
Yeah.
Which
Wait,
is
run
actually-
through the numbers. Run our audience through the numbers in case they don't know.
So like how it works, you mean?
Yeah, so like, I didn't know that the WNBA was subsidized by the
Yes.
NBA.
So the
So,
NBA
like,
makes a lot of
tell us
money.
about
The NBA makes a lot of money, obviously. They wanted to make a women's league, and there wasn't like enough money to do that. Similar to how like NFL teams, and then there's like the UFL, which is like a
Mhm.
smaller like minor league system where they
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
like a
really make any
D-League.
money. Yeah, if they weren't like given money by the NBA for that. So women's basketball is subsidized by the NBA, meaning that the NBA pays them to play. So their negative sheet at the end of the year essentially is like a write off for the NBA, and then
Right
they
off,
pay.
yeah.
Yeah, they pay
It's a
for
tax
them
credit.
to play. So like a lot of times you'll hear the argument where it's like WNBA NBA players don't get paid well, just for facts. It's like,
Well,
50,
there's no
60,
money.
50, 60, 70,000 a year, something like that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
NBA players are getting like $100 million contracts. And they're
Yeah.
like, this is a shame that this is happening, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like, yeah, but like the old adage, follow the money and watch where it goes. The NBA makes a shit ton of money and they have to pay the players that make them a shit ton of money. The WNBA doesn't make any money. So it's like, if you're going to pay them
Right.
the exact worth of what they do, they would actually not be making any money. Like they would be losing money
Right.
every year for playing.
And they make a higher percentage, right, of overall revenue
The
in
WNBA,
their set.
higher
Yeah, right?
percentage, but considerably less
Yeah.
money.
Oh, lower.
less.
Yeah. Volume. So
Yeah.
the percentage almost doesn't
Yeah.
even matter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the
I feel like
percentage,
it's,
the profit, I think it's profit sharing that the NBA players is lower, but they're still making like
Yeah.
considerable amount of money off.
That's
of
why
that.
it's like, apples to apples, right? Apples to orange or whatever it is. But not every industry is going to be comparable in terms of like where the money is coming in from. Like I feel
No.
like
Yeah. And-
movies might be like a good example of like, yeah, I agree that pay disparity should be a conversation there. It's because like, yeah, a lot of people are going to go see like, Scarlett Johansson like in that movie because she's like one of the big, or like Angelina Jolie, like she's going to bring in the numbers, right?
Oh yeah,
In the same way like a Tom Cruise would or whatever.
or
And
Timothy C,
movie-
dude.
Timothy C,
What
yeah.
a dog, man. What a dog.
That's what I'm saying. So
Love
like
him.
it's not just it's always going to be like many actors in this film. So many reasons
You're never
to
going to
see
have
it,
completely
but-
equal pay for that. You can't go communist on movies because the star has to get paid more. The same concept
top
as
of the call sheet's always going to get paid more. It doesn't matter. who it
LeBron
is.
James is going to get paid more than the 13th guy on the bench because he's the one
Of
that's
course.
giving the most to the team.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that's why you have. That's why I'm glad you don't get. Well, you don't get paid in college now, right? You can just get access to deals.
You can
but
get
I feel like
endorsements.
You basically
you can get
do,
endorsements.
though.
Yeah,
You basically do though. They made a like half-baked law where it was like,
Yeah.
okay, the team can't pay you, but like sponsors of the team and like I forgot the name of it, but
they can pay you to like.
there's
appear and
essentially
to- yeah.
groups of people that bankroll the team every year, and they're allowed to pay them. So essentially, it's like, come to Alabama, we'll give you $5 million.
Yeah,
they
And
make
now this
more
year, the
in
team's
college
actually
than they
allowed to do it. Yeah, dude, most guys from like a rookie scale deal, like most
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
sick.
making more in college now, which they should.
it's a
but
it's a
then
real career path. I think
it's
like high school
causing-
sports is probably the last like pure sporting element of it because there's really
Yeah.
not as much of an influence from money other than like, can my parents afford to keep me in the
Pay for-
sports and like
Yeah.
pay for like summer camps and like all the extra stuff. But like other than that,
It's
like, you're
causing
not
a real
actually-
issue though right now because
Is
of
it?
development, like player development. Because
oh sure,
along with it, other schools can offer the same player more money and they can transfer with no like issue. So you could
Penalty,
be
yeah.
you're never gonna have like a backup quarterback that's gonna come in and then be like the next guy for a team. So now teams aren't developing guys; they're just looking for the best guy that they can just buy off and play right away. So all of those
Yeah.
like close to good, and then hopefully they will be good guys don't get play
They're
anymore.
not. Yeah, they're not getting training. No.
Well,
wow. It's the same thing with artists. Terry and I talked about this with some of our like industry like mentors and stuff, where most labels only push their veteran acts, like Gaga, Drake, and all those people,
Yeah.
because they're proven to make money and they're proven to like have the hits out. So like if you have a hit song written by whoever, they're like, cool, take it and give it to someone who actually sells music, right?
well, they're minimizing
then-
risk instead of looking at potential.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's like now very few like new label artists that are like young in their career, and you don't see that
Right.
growth anymore. They come out like I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is a really good example where she came out at like 25, which is like
She
pretty
was
old for like a pop
already
star.
famous.
She was already famous.
She was
right?
on-
So like
on
it was
Disney
it
first.
was like a sure bet, right? They're like,
She's
oh yeah, she's
sellable.
got the
Yeah.
chops. She's sellable, and she was older. Her first album was at like 26 or 27. So like
Yeah.
it's a different vibe. But it sounds similar to athletics, which is
That's it for
unfortunately how
sure.
it is.
But then
Yeah,
if
the
you think
trajectory
about
is
it,
different.
if you think about like the best players in the past too, it's like some of them were the guys that weren't that good coming out of high school because they might have not gone like, and then you can go all the way back to like AAU and basketball where like you're not even playing for your school team anymore. You're playing like for
Community.
the local areas, community, like ball. So they literally pick the best player from like age 9, and they're like, you're just
Yeah.
going to be the best player moving forward. So there really is no growth path unless you get in there when you're like in 4th grade.
Young. Yeah.
It's unbelievable, which is how
Yeah.
Europe kind of functions anyway. So maybe that's just the way we're moving. But I don't like it as a fan. As a spectator, you can't fall in love with like the guy that might be on the margin but does something awesome. Like that's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Is it and it like I feel like an underdog? It's not as low as it was before, right? It's just like okay,
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
in terms of like players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like well,
Yeah,
how
but
about
also
they're
when-
really good.
Yeah.
when one guy comes out, you're like, holy, like there's a couple dudes that were like the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers just got paid like $300 million. He was he was the last pick in the 7th round of the NFL draft.
It's insane.
And they gave him a shot and he played really well and now he's like loaded. And you're like, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he had to like have a roommate his first year in the NFL because he was getting paid like minimum, like all this shit. And he's just a dog now. People root for that
Wow.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
That's a great story. Like I think that's the basis of American sports. Like we want to see the come up. Like, and it's hard because we're kind of moving away from that. And it's like, well, you poach the kid from high school, then you poach him in college. You watch the recruiter will watch them all the 4 years or 5 years if they have eligibility.
He's on 4 different programs. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like, and then a team snacks him up and then he's there. Like, okay, we don't really get the whole like journey of like.
Well,
yeah,
you know who we wouldn't
yeah,
have
this
is
camp,
Tom. You wouldn't have Tom Brady.
Oh no.
Right.
Tom Brady comes out of high school and he's backing up and he has to make his way to being a starter. And then he gets to the NFL and he's backing up and makes his way to a starter. You would never have him.
And he wasn't drafted first either, right? In that draft,
He was in like
drafted-
the 6th round or something like
Six,
that.
yeah,
Fifth or
something
5 or 6,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's what happens. Like
We'll see.
at the end of the day, they're making the money that they should have been making a long time ago. So there's two sides to this argument, and there has to be some fix to it. And
Yeah.
no idea. There's no real fix to it. Also, the NCAA is a sham. So that's a whole other.
So let me ask you, potential future dads a question. If you had a kid that expressed an interest
Baseball.
in one of these sports, are you pushing baseball?
All day.
Now, is that based on like length of the career, just personal favorite?
Minimal
like,
risk, most
why?
money.
That's fair.
Hockey, you're getting hurt all the time. NFL, you're getting hurt all the time.
Yeah, hockey, you're just raising a wily kid with crazy hair. Like that's,
Yeah, I agree.
That's,
I wouldn't put my kid in football. I wouldn't put my kid in
What if they really want to play?
hockey.
I
wanted to play football so bad. My mom said no.
I played
Both my
football for a
parents-
couple
I
years.
wanted to play football once, and my mom's like, "Do you know how the game goes?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
But like all my friends were playing it.
Yeah,
And
And
just
like, and I
wrestling.
also just
It's,
I
like,
like
still
football. Like if you look at
but at
the,
least you're
the
not.
balls,
At least you're not full speed, just like pulverizing each other. The thing with baseball too is professionally, there's no salary cap. There's also a lot more leagues. So even if you're not making like a crazy amount, like there's also a lot more leagues you can play in professionally, and like the infrastructure is a little bit better.
Are
and
there
then
more
also
players overall in that organization? Like MLB?
I think per
Who's got the most-
organization.
players.
Well, yeah, because there's a major league team, and then a triple A team, and then a double A team, and then a single A, and then a single A something else, and then like another team. So they usually have like 7 teams where they bring guys up through the system. But as far as like on the team, I think you have like 12 guys as fielders, and then you have like 10 guys as pitchers. When in football, you have 52 guys on a roster. So
Got it. Yeah,
depends
big
on
teams.
how you want to compare it. Yeah.
Big teams. Now, here's the thing. I didn't hear golf from either of you. In my mind,
I wasn't done.
that's. Oh yeah, keep going.
Definitely golf.
Oh,
Definitely
we're playing.
golf.
We're starting golf at like 6 years old.
I wish I
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
done that when I was younger.
We're starting young.
Yeah.
Like get out there. Let's.
I feel like every year I got to restart.
Well, that's what if you learn as a kid, it
worse.
becomes like an innate thing. If you learn
Yeah.
as an adult, you have to keep working to just stay where you are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
problem.
I think golf is a good one. I think it's a good one to get into.
Yeah,
Or,
I
like,
think it's good
some of
for
the
like
weird
career
ones, too.
potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's non-combative, so there's an element of that. It's also not really like super team intensive.
it's actually the
necessarily.
opposite generally.
It's actually
Yeah.
super individualistic.
yeah.
So that might lead to like a really cocky child.
It's like the tennis
Our kid
kids
will
in high
probably
school.
play
They were all
soccer.
kind of assholes. Yeah.
Because Bianca was a huge soccer player as a kid. So.
I
Maybe-
was so
yeah.
bad at soccer. I was so bad, dude. I
I
was like,
thought I was good at soccer, and I was just good at running around. You know what I mean? And that's half the game. It's just like, can you run around for the
checked.
whole time? You're like, okay,
90 minutes straight, baby.
a long
that
time.
is wild.
It's
Soccer
brutal.
was not. I was more
Brutal.
of an if you can make contact, whether it's on a football field or if it's like hand eye, like get ball, throw ball. But when it's
Yep.
like run down this field and continue your endurance, no shot. I was like hit the ball as far as I can so I can slowly run around the bases.
Right.
Yeah. And like I have a really good arm, but I wasn't like fast, so I'd play third and the ball would come to me quickly and I would just chuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck
No
yeah.
need to run or dive or any of that shit. No, thank you.
Yeah,
I played
just give me
lineman
that
in
ball.
football. Yeah. no.
Yeah, I'm not a diver. I remember like we were playing spike ball a couple summers ago,
Swimming?
and I was like,
Yeah.
listen, if I can't get to it by like bending over a little bit, and I have to like jump for. I'm not jumping for it. So like, don't hit it over there.
Yo, those spike ball beach games are like park nights were fun.
Dude,
Yeah,
you just
it's super
talk
fun.
so much shit. You talk so much shit playing spike ball.
You have
So
to.
much shit. I know.
Because it's like a children's like game, but you can take it real serious.
Oh, it ignites the flame, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst is when you're playing spike ball casually and it's fun, and then there's people around you. They're like, "Hey, like, can we work in? We'll play with you." And I'm like, "But are you gonna play it like I play it, or are you?"
Right.
I
trying to
will eat
compete?
you alive. And you're like,
Yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah.
we're
You're like,
competing
yo,
like
we're not-
jokes. Like it's like joke
Yeah.
fun. Like,
yeah, we're just hanging out.
like I'm not trying to get dirty, so that's on you, bro.
yeah. But also you gotta let Thad play, dude. If Thad
You
wants to
know,
play,
let-
Thad's gotta play.
Let him work in a couple rounds, and I'm like, yeah, it's
Good
like,
old
this is your net now.
Thaddeus.
You gotta let Thad get after it, man. Come on now.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, you can cover me.
Thaddeus.
Actually, I wanted to go get an ice cream anyway, so why don't you cover me?
Yeah. Just go order a beach taco.
I'm like, let me go use my broken Spanish to order a
Yeah.
taco unnecessarily.
Favorite thing
Yeah.
ever. It's $3.
That
man.
time.
It's $3, man.
For you, $3.25, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Hola, senor. It's $3.
Nah, it's $4 now.
Ustedes
Terrible accent.
take Venmo?
It's like,
my
do you sell these in pesos? It's like, I will ruin your life.
It's like, dude, this is
Leave me-
America,
Not-
and I'm putting an extra tariff on you.
Leave me alone.
Not
The tariff on the
pesos.
tacos. Taco tariff?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
taco tariff, baby.
That's actually good. That's a good marketing campaign.
Taco sounds so good.
All right, that's the city of Chicago. Guys, should we try to play
Mhm.
another Sporkle? I know we did this in the past. It didn't work out too well. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll play Sparkle and call it. That sounds fun.
Let's do a final Sporkle.
Sparkle.
Because
How
I
do you
love
spell Sparkle.
SPORCLE.
Yeah, the word association thing, right?
Yes.
Oh,
let's-
sporkle.
Yes.
I thought you were saying
Boom.
sporkle. With a K.
SPORCLE. Sporkle.
CLE.
Yeah,
Oh,
almost like
interesting.
Oracle.
What is Daily Dose telling us right now? No, get out of here, dude. Should we do geography? Name that country.
Yo, I'm horrible at this. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm horrible.
Okay.
at this. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give it
I'm
a
gonna
shot.
zoom in on the screen. so I
Or
can
maybe
see
it's like
what's going
name
on
a.
here.
We could all. Yeah, never mind. We're not gonna do that.
Asian capital cities will lose. Nope.
7 countries. Country map reveal.
Okay.
Okay. I don't exactly know what this is asking us to do.
Okay, that's
But
movie.
We will find out. Play quiz.
Crazy Rich
What is this
Asians.
country? India?
Singapore.
No.
Singapore.
Singapore?
Singapore. Yeah.
Singapore.
Nice.
Oh, Alexa. Yeah, orchids. Gorgeous.
Wait, what? Okay, yeah. So we got it, right?
It was
Is that
Crazy
it?
Rich Asians for me.
What was that? It says we just got 9 correct. I just typed in Singapore.
Wait, was it a one question game?
Yes, we got
All right,
it.
guys. Play next quiz. 45
We
seconds to
win.
get this place. Russia.
That's Russia.
Russia.
Dude, I think
Oh.
this might be the worst game ever. Play
They're
next.
giving you too many clues. They're giving you too many clues.
Play quiz. France.
No.
No, what is
that's
this down here?
Finland.
I can't. Let me zoom in. Actually, I can't really see.
Caucasus. Where's freaking Vincent Van Gogh from?
I thought he was Italian.
I think it's Italy.
Yeah, but what are those flowers from? That's like an iconic
On the
thing.
left up here?
Oh, wait. Are those tulips?
Oh wait,
It looks
no,
like
no, no,
it.
no, no. That's the Netherlands.
Oh, because isn't this
Netherlands.
Danish?
That's the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Wait, did you guys hear about this about Chicago? Yeah, come on, Terry. So all of our amazing tulips that decorate downtown in the Loop, like those gorgeous flower displays, they get all the bulbs from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And then after the end of the spring, they dig them all up and they give them away for free.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we can go get
Oh, I
tulips.
didn't know that.
I'm gonna
didn't
have
know
a
that, 'cause
tulip plant. Yeah,
tulips-
you can have as many as you want.
tulips regenerate every year.
Why are they called
That's what I'm saying.
tulips?
They're
Dog.
perennials.
How about you go pick one up and
Replay.
find out?
Next quiz.
How about you go downtown? How about you go downtown and book a hotel room? You know, you're crazy,
This is probably China.
bro. Yeah, it looks like China.
There isn't even one hummus platter on this.
Now the hidden city, dumplings,
China.
dim sum.
Where's the hummus?
Well, wait, isn't this Mongolia?
Well, which side of the wall are we on?
Nice job.
I just saw Genghis Khan.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Good point.
I thought it was
Good
my
point.
uncle. That's
Good point.
crazy.
Boom. That is your uncle. Your uncle Gang? Gang!
Yeah, Genghis Khan was everyone's uncle. You know what I mean? Like
Is that
man
Jeffrey?
didn't he have like
That is
3,000
Jeffrey.
kids?
Where's Jeffrey from? The land, the light, the people.
Oh,
What
this is
part
a
of
gorgeous
England?
country. Is this like Malta or something?
Oh, could be. It's gorgeous. We have 26 seconds.
It looks.
I don't get.
It looks
not
You get
Baltic.
penalized for getting.
I don't even have a guess.
We got 15 seconds. Can you scroll down? I can only see the top 6.
Oh, yeah. There's Jeffrey,
bit
some
more.
boats, and then Derek.
Damn.
I have no idea what that
Any other
is.
guess before we
Is
just
it-
go?
Oh, Croatia? Probably not.
Definitely. Something about Jeffrey reminds me of Croatia. St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. It's gorgeous. Let's go there.
My brother went there for his honeymoon.
Did he? Did he have a good? He
Yes,
probably had an
he said
amazing time.
it was gorgeous. All right. 6. Here we go. Boom.
Okay, it's frozen.
Yeah, my mom's calling me.
Is it Canada? No.
Where is this movie from? This is Escape from
That's Journey to the Center of the Earth, right?
Terabithia, right? Oh no, it's Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That's Journey to the Center of the Earth. I thought that just went to the center of the Earth.
Fox's Northern Lights, Iceland?
It could be Iceland.
Could be Iceland.
Ah!
Come on. Let's go.
Dude,
Oh, that's
so-
Bjork. Hey.
Dude, that's Bjork, dude.
Yeah.
All right. What is this one? Where
Oh,
you
that's
get a
bibimbap. That's Korea. bro.
Bibimbap, Korean,
bibimbap?
Let's go.
kimchi.
Korea. Ooh, South Korea.
Put the South in there.
Not South
Yeah.
Korea.
It's not South Korea.
Yeah, where is this North
Oh.
Korea?
Oh, wait. Yes.
That's
North
North
Because
Korea.
in the beginning of Die Another Day, he does a diamond deal in North Korea for the
Oh,
weapons.
I was just looking
Mhm.
at the dictator monuments on the bottom left. I'm like,
Damn, they invented bibimbap?
And he also invented kimchi, I suppose. But also
So
that was
delicious.
before it was a dictator ruler. So
Yeah.
we're an anti North Korea podcast. All right. here
Ooh,
we go.
those look good.
Oh, where is he from? He's from Slovenia.
Slovenia. Yeah.
Jokic.
Come on,
Yeah.
Let's
Go,
go.
baby.
that's not Jokic.
No?
That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, that sounds pretty similar.
Lou.
Who's Jokic?
He's on the Denver Nuggets. He is from Serbia.
Oh, cool.
Elephants, bangs.
At
shrimps.
least
Not India.
She is
Indonesia?
she's Thai. This is Thailand.
Is this Thailand? Good
There we go.
job,
Nice.
guys. Look at us go. All right, number 10.
First-
I love
Smart.
that the Thai elephant is just called Asian elephant instead of the Thai elephant.
Well, he probably goes more
Like-
than just that, you know?
He probably wanders around. He's everywhere.
right.
Ooh,
Are those
that's
bananas or
not-
plantains?
is that Kilimanjaro?
Is this Nepal?
That's a good one.
Who's
That's what I
Who's the man down here?
Can you scroll up? You can see.
Yeah.
We're down.
That
Sorry.
fried dough looks good. Man, I'm hungry.
Fried dough. We got this monument up here.
Monument. Okay.
And then I don't know who that is. Bananas? Where are bananas
The
from?
art looks African.
It does.
I was thinking South America.
But this up here does not look African. It looks, yeah. Where is a place that bananas
Why is
grow?
it just a black square? That's not giving me any hints.
That's where the
Oh, is
map
that the-
goes.
That's where the flag goes. Got it.
Ecuador. We weren't going to get that. It just wasn't going to happen.
Ecuador.
The Galapagos
No.
Islands. Speaking of Darwin.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
All right,
What
let's
a
get a
fun
couple. Let's
word.
get a couple more in us here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Um,
That looks like
Oh, that's
Italy. This guy, right? No.
no, dude. You think
no.
those aren't arancinis?
What's that? And that's that guy.
Hummus, dude.
too,
Is it
right now.
China?
Hummus. It says
Try
Mediterranean.
Greece.
Is it Greece?
No,
No.
Is it
it's got to be
Croatia?
something around the Mediterranean, right? What's going on up here, dude? Is my question.
Yeah, that's why I said Italy. What's that flower? Who I don't know who those people are. Wait,
This
go
has to
down.
be a
Show me
political
the
guy.
bottom.
7,
Damn.
6.
Hummus looks
Give me
good.
a Mediterranean country. Nothing. Nice. Syria. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Syria.
would have never
Oh,
got
it's
it.
Bashar al-Assad, dude. Duh.
I was
Oh,
like, I know
good.
that politician.
Yeah. Here we go. That is
Baklava.
baklava, right? This is Greece.
Ooh, is that Spanish?
Greece.
Should be Greece. Not Greece. It's Spanakopita. You're absolutely right. Where isn't that 300 at the bottom here?
That's Gladiator.
Where's
Pretty close,
Gladiator?
though.
Rome, Italy.
That's. But yeah,
What is
he
this?
fights
Sounds like-
it, but he's stolen
This is,
from.
is
He's not,
this
he's not from
Turkey?
there. Turkey?
No.
The water.
that,
the
what
water's
is-
throwing me off.
What do they call the on the bottom? It's bottom right. It's a food.
Bottom
Beef
right.
stew?
It's a food. You talking about
No,
the?
not stew. It's
I would
oh my
eat
god.
that whole thing. It looks
There's
delicious.
a whole name. There's a whole name to that.
I'm sure it's
and
got a name.
My mom used to say it all the time when something was
Borscht?
garbage. No, she'd call it. Oh, never mind. Oh, Malta.
Malta.
Isn't that like the second smallest country in the world or something like that? We can't end on on an L, guys. We got to get this.
Malta. And I already said Malta today too.
Who's that?
Ooh,
boxer?
that animal looks amazing.
I know.
It's
a kudu.
Africa, right? Is that an ibex? What's it called? An
Ibex. Yeah.
Ibex.
I don't know who that boxer is either. Oh, this is tough.
Is it?
Is that
Ghana?
potatoes and beef? This is like it's like every.
No, that's the sticky stuff you eat with your hands.
Oh yeah,
Try-
you pull it up.
Try Ghana,
Yes, I was saying
No.
Ghana, Nigeria,
Nigeria, or Kenya.
No,
Kenya,
no,
Algeria, Sudan,
Sudan.
Niger.
Oh, Niger is a good one.
Malawi.
Oh, Malawi.
shit.
Malawi, is that how you say it? Wow, that was
Malawi.
way off. We got this one, guys. Come on.
Oh wait,
Tree.
this is also
Leopard.
Africa.
That's Africa.
Tree, leopard.
the tree of-
That's like Central South
tree
Africa.
of life, right?
They're so cool.
What team is that?
Did you try South Africa?
I don't think that's the team
No,
colors.
it's not South Africa.
Wow, this is getting hard.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna type South Sudan. Sudan?
Try Kenya again.
Did you say Kenya?
Kenya? No.
Damn.
What
I want to
African
know where the
country
shoes
is
are from though.
what African country has soup?
They all have soup.
Most of them.
Yeah,
Who
so why
doesn't
would they
have
put
soup?
soup? Yemen.
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 It's the
No, Middle
Socotra
East.
dragon tree.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that sucks. We can't
All right,
end
okay,
on
so-
an
oh,
L. We
this
can't end on
country-
an L.
This is if
This
they
is
keep giving us
brutal.
African countries, we're not going to get it.
I know.
We're not gonna
What's
get
this
it.
place? What's this gorgeous freaking place, dude?
Do you try
A
Wakanda?
story of war and what comes after.
Wakanda.
Man, those kebabs look amazing.
Wakanda. No, Terry.
Wakanda's a real country.
It's not, Terry.
Wakanda's
Kebabs?
a real place. Man, Cheetah Land. I'm calling it Cheetah Land.
Should I type that?
Cheetah Land.
Oh, wait. Am I doing this wrong? If you can name. Okay.
Shh.
Guys, I just unlocked something in this game. If
Oh,
you type
does it
if
give
you
you a-
type what you know in it, it starts showing you the flag.
Oh.
So
And
where
it-
is it?
It's Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Yeah. All right. Now with
Well,
this
now we
new
know-
information.
But I don't know the
Yeah.
flags. That's not gonna help
Oh,
me.
who is that? Is that Serge Ibaka?
For the
Yeah,
Magic?
Serge Ibaka. Where is he from?
Man,
Ooh, he looks familiar.
that crest is amazing with the lion and the fire
What, on the chicken?
and the elephants on the left. The crest.
No, the crust.
Oh, you know, the
Is that a
char on
pi-
that
Is that a
chicken is
python?
great.
Is that a python? No. Oh my
And
god,
we don't
dude!
know
This is,
a single thing.
we were so
Can you scroll
hot.
down a little bit?
Yeah, we were so hot in the beginning. I don't know where Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, we knew all the white countries, Vince. This is really problematic.
I know where Serge Ibaka. Listen, dude, we are a mixed race podcast. We have everything here, and we can't figure
I
out
didn't
anything
get.
except
Well,
for white
I thought it
people
was.
shit.
I didn't get Mongolia. So that's on me.
Congo. Okay,
Oh,
17. Here we go.
Cool, cool.
Let's
All right.
go. Camel.
Camels, couscous,
Camels.
There's one.
Couscous.
How do you spell that? There you go.
COU.
Got it.
COU.
Don't know the. What is this drum called?
Tambourine.
Gem.
Oh, no,
tambourine
that's
or
a
the djembe?
no. That's a no. Djembe is long.
Anybody know it based
Oh.
on the top of this map?
What's that hand drum called? This looks.
Man, that camel's cool.
That is a cool camel. It's a chill ass camel.
So we're thinking Northern Africa, right? Northeastern Africa.
Probably, yeah.
Based on the climate. I
Climate
don't know enough. I really don't
base.
know enough African countries. This is really sad.
Honestly, I think we're learning a lot about ourselves right now.
Did you say? I would love
Damn
to know
it.
where couscous is from. Tell me
This is
about it.
Tunisia. This is Tunisia, dude.
Tunisia.
Listen,
Tunisia.
this might go on
Tunisia.
for another 2 hours.
You know,
We need to figure this out. We cannot end on a
Wow.
no. It's just not allowed.
no, we gotta get a good one.
Here we go.
It's getting harder. All right,
This
let's-
looks.
All right, so the money uses the pound.
How do you
this
spell
is
Philippines?
South Asia. Yeah,
It looks like Philippines.
Philippines.
Not a dodo.
It uses
Laos.
the UK.
LAOS.
No. Who's this hot ass guy at the top?
It's not Indonesia.
No. Well, think about a country that got colonized by Britain.
India.
Not India. Definitely
That's
not
not
India.
India.
This is
Oh, they have their
a
own
South
currency.
Asian. This is a South Asian.
South Asian.
Not Bali.
Kiribati.
Whoa, I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Kiribati.
I don't know about any of this stuff, and we need to go on to the next one. And seemingly it's getting harder. No, this is easy. This is Portugal, dude. Come on.
Ronaldo.
This is Portugal, dude.
Yo, the Roosters. Sweet. What's
Yeah,
that?
I mean, give me Ronaldo.
There we
and I
go.
gotta give me Ronaldo. I got
Yeah, all right.
dude. I
Do
gotta
we
dub.
All right.
call it there?
Can we call
Oh,
it,
that's
dude?
it.
We're out.
That
Get
is
me
it.
outta
Yeah.
here.
But I think we did learn that we need,
we
to study
up.
Africa. And also,
Yeah, I need
study
to
up.
fucking look
that
at
was a
map.
fun game type. So I think I'm going to try to find more games like that.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, so sorry, but not for you. Just isn't for you. It just isn't. I'm sorry about that. It's not going to apply to you if you're an audio listener. But if you're on
It's
YouTube,
okay.
thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah.
staying, though.
This is us just trying to buff our YouTube numbers right now.
That's exactly it. It's like, yo, we got to do more live stream type content. Like that's all it
100%.
is.
Hundo P, Grilliam.
Ronaldi.
All right.
Wow.
Is that it? Anything else, boys?
No, I think we need to go redeem ourselves next week.
Yo, I gotta go look at a
Yes.
globe.
Yeah, let me go
BRB.
study. I can go study.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking in. Subscribe, like, follow us on all the Instas and on the TikToks and on the social medias. Listen to our playlist. Be our friends. Peace out.
Baby, you can waste my time, my guy. We can go there if you want it.
Smash the bell. I like that one.
subscribe,
Smash the
dude.
bell.
Smash the bell. Smash that
Notifications
bell.
on.
Oh, boy.